Welcome to the Power of Soft Skills podcast. I'm Emily Gibbons, CEO of English and Soft Skills and communication coach to senior executives. In each episode, I'll be joined by industry leaders, HR experts, CEOs and coaches to discuss the vital role of soft skills, leadership and communication in the professional landscape. You know, success isn't just about technical expertise, it's about mastering communication, leadership and emotional intelligence. In each episode, we'll share actionable insights to help you elevate your career and build stronger and more connected teams. So whether you're just starting out or a leader aiming to improve your team's success, this podcast is for you. So let's dive in. Hello and welcome to the very first episode of The Power of Soft Skills. I'm really thrilled to be joined today by my very special guest and dear friend, Rachida Malzoum. When we talk about cultural transformation and human capital, Rachida has been and is a catalyst for change with more than 25 years of experience in the insurance and the finance sectors. She's a certified coach, she's a hypnologist, she's a trainer of power skills. She's certified in nonviolence communication and transactional analysis in DISC, and she uses all of these tools to create lasting change. So Rachida holds degrees in work psychology, human resources, and information science. And what Rachida does beautifully is that she blends expertise and empathy when she's working with individuals and teams through meaningful transformation. Welcome, Rachida.
Oh, what sweet words, Emily.
Thank
you very much.
It's really from the heart.
My journey as an HR, head of HR, has been an incredible blend of challenges and growth. As you said, I had more than 25 years of experience, and I had the privilege to work in various fields. Hiring people, training, engagement, and strategic leadership. And I remember that from the very beginning of my career, I understood that the heart and of any organization is people. And I've been passionate about creating good environments where people can grow and be empowered. And to add about your introduction, I am also a PCM, process communication model coach, and one of the defining moments in my career was leading a cultural transformation. And that experience taught me that the importance of empathy, clear communication, and also adaptability are guiding teams through change. Mm-hmm. I also reinforced my belief that the power of aligning organization strategies with the well-being of employees.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. Today, I've taken another level in my career, and I've taken my passion for development to a new field. I work now as a coach and a trainer for individuals and also for organization in order to improve leadership, team dynamics, and also performance.
Wonderful. Okay. Rachida, that's very inspiring. And I do know from, having worked with you for the last number of years and also all the people that know you and that we know, that you inspire everybody that encounters you every single day and in many different ways. So once again, it's really a pleasure to have you here. And I look forward to knowing more about your insights as we go through. So let's dive into the topic of today's session, which is about the role of soft skills in the workplace.
Okay.
So when I talk about soft skills, or when I mention soft skills, what does that mean to you? And how would you define them, particularly in the context of the workplace?
Okay. Soft skills to me are the personal and interpersonal abilities to help people work well with others and adapt to different situations. In the workplace, they include communication, adaptability, teamwork, problem solving. That is one of the very important skill in this century. Adaptability and last but not least, emotional intelligence.
Yeah, all very important.
Yes, very, very important. I think that these skills are what make collaboration smoother in the workplace. I think that someone with strong communication skills can explain ideas clearly, and his emotional intelligence will help him in managing relationships and resolving conflicts.
You know, I recently saw a survey or research paper that had come out, and it said that 92% of talent managers believe that soft skills are as important, if not more important, than technical skills. Whereas on the other side of that, employers found that only 34% of new recruits had the necessary soft skills required to do the job. So why do you think that soft skills are often overlooked or undervalued when compared to the technical skills?
Technical skills show what we can do, and soft skills reflect how we do it. And they often make the biggest difference in creating a positive, productive work environment. Emily, soft skills are often overlooked, as you said, and or under evaluated because they can be harder to measure compared to technical ones. With technical skills, we have usually a clear way to assess them, like certifications, tests, or just completed projects. Soft skills are, on the other hand, more subjective and can take time to be observed and evaluated. Another reason, I think, is that some organizations prioritize short-term results, focusing on immediate technical expertise to meet goals or solve problems. The long-term impact of soft skills, like building strong teams, fostering collaboration, and creating a positive work culture, might not be as immediately visible, but is equal critical.
Okay. And what do you think, we say today, what do you think are the most essential soft skills that somebody should be working on?
I think in today's workplace, the most essential soft skills for professional to focus on or to develop are, first of all, communication. Because I think that being able to clearly express ideas, actively listen the team and our colleagues, adapt our message to different audiences is crucial. Especially now with a diverse workplace and with this new culture of remote work. The second one for me is adaptability. Because with all the constant change that we see nowadays in workplace, in technology, and in the work environments, being flexible and open to new approaches is more important than ever.
Sure.
You spoke about emotional intelligence. Is for me, it's the key also in workplace, because understanding and managing your emotion as a leader or as a manager or as a collaborateur, colleague, is help people build strong relationships and navigate across the challenges in workplace. Another one another soft skill is problem solving, because critical thinking and creativity allow professionals to approach challenges with a focused, positive, and solution mindset. I think also that time management and prioritization is important also, because we live in a fast world, a lot of tasks to manage, a lot of meeting to deal with. Focusing on time and priorities is essential for productivity in organization.
Sure. Yeah. And, you know, from our perspective at English and Soft Skills, certainly the soft skills you mentioned have been the most demanded in the last year from our company. Things like decision making, problem solving, time management, and, you know, all the communication skills. So it's definitely something that's really been focused on as well. Rachida, do you think that soft skills are something that we're born with, or it's something that we can learn?
Okay, thank you for this question, but because for most of people, soft skills we are born with, and it is not correct at all.
Oh, okay.
Some people, yes, had this soft skills with them, but for others, they can very develop them by coaching, by training, by working on themselves. All the soft skills can be improved and can be included in our skills.
Right. So we can learn all
Yes,
soft
we
skills.
can also we can always learn.
Right. In your opinion, do leaders have to master all the soft skills, or are there 1, 2, or 3 particular soft skills that they should be masters in, or do they have to have them all?
As I said, all soft skills can be developed. And for the leaders, it is very important to have soft skills and to develop them, because they are influencing people. They are creating a positive team culture, and they create the foundation of trust, the effective conflict resolution, and also collaboration within the team. For building the trust, I think that leaders with strong communication and emotional intelligence establish trust by being transparent and consistent. For example, active listening shows to the team that they are
Being
listened,
heard, yeah.
yes, heard, that they are valued. And while empathy helps leaders connect to a human level with their teams. Trust, and I think that this trust grows when people feel that they are understood and supported.
Yes, and valued. Yeah.
Okay, and valued. The second idea is about managing conflicts. And as you know, conflicts are inevitable in the workplace and in our even in our personal life. So leaders with interpersonal and soft skills and the problem-solving skills can address this conflict constructively, and they also, by staying calm, can understand different perspectives of their teams, and they can focus on solutions. The third soft skills that for me is important for a leader is to inspire collaboration. Leaders with adaptability and teamwork skills foster an inclusive environment where diverse ideas are welcomed. A leader can motivate others by recognizing individual strengths, aligning team goals, and also by creating a shared sense of purpose
Sure. Purpose and belonging.
and belonging to the company.
Wonderful.
Okay,
It's very inspiring, yeah.
thank you. I think, in short, soft skills allow to leaders to connect with their teams, navigate within the new challenges, and create a culture of trust and collaboration that can drive success to the company.
There's a lot in there. What advice would you give to, let's say, aspiring young leaders or aspiring leaders who want to work on their soft skills? What advice would you give them?
My advice to professional and leaders, young leaders, to develop their skills and advance in their career is to commit to lifelong learning and self-awareness. The workplace is constantly evolving, and the most successful professionals are those who stay curious, open to feedback, and adaptable. And I think that for these leaders, investing in soft skills and to take time to reflect on their strengths, areas of growth, and the impact they have on others is very crucial to develop themselves.
Sure.
I think that they have also to be proactive about learning, whether through mentorship, online courses, or the real world experience. That's very important to shape our mindset.
Right, and probably your environment as well. It's who you're with, and if you're in the right place with the right people.
Exactly.
Learn.
Exactly.
What about where we go back to where we spoke about so few, if we talk about 34%, it's a third of all recruits, all people on board who have the necessary soft skills. And, you spoke about leaders having to master the soft skills, everybody needing soft skills. And if only a third of people being onboarded have the necessary soft skills, my question is, what can companies do to foster an environment where soft skills can be nurtured? Because, you mentioned that in the beginning that it's often, short-term needs that drive the recruitment and about the short-term wins. If we want to develop, the people with the right skills for the long term, what can companies do to nurture this and to create the right environment?
I think that the first action to lead has to be driven by the leaders themselves.
Mm-hmm. So top down.
Top down. Mm-hmm. And the first thing for me is to lead by example. For me, there are three actions that organization must do in order to nurture this culture in the workplace. And the first one is to lead by example. The leadership should be strong. The leader has to be empathetic and adaptable. When the employees see the behavior at the top, they more likely adopt the same posture.
Mirroring.
Yes, exactly. The second action, I think, it's to align organizational values with soft skills like teamwork, respect, innovation, and to integrate these values in everyday practice. Not to have just beautiful values on the wall,
yes.
But to practice them. It will be a daily practice.
Sure.
The third is very, very important. It is about feedback and recognition. because regular feedback sessions highlight soft skills, encourage employees to focus on their area like collaboration, communication, and recognize and reward behaviors that demonstrate strong soft skills. I think also that in the workplace, we find a lot of inspiring people, and a company should encourage the mentorship in the company in order to exemplify strong interpersonal skills and create opportunity of learning in with or through real examples.
Right. So there are lots of opportunities and there are lots of ways
Exactly.
that it can be nurtured inside of the company.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. And I think the mentoring aspect, I think it's very, very beneficial. And I think the returns on it are great because, as you said, we have so many inspiring people here in Morocco in companies that we can all learn from all throughout the organization.
Yes.
I do love that idea.
Okay. And in my previous experience in a company, I was a mentor of two peoples, and it was an incredible journey of mutual learning.
Absolutely, yeah.
For me as a mentor,
Yeah.
and for the mentee, he was very satisfied from the experience.
I'm sure, and I'm sure he was very lucky to have somebody such as yourself as a mentor.
Thank
And
you.
he could only improve from you. That's wonderful. And that brings us on to English. It brings on to one of the major soft skills, which is communication, and it's the capacity to be able to communicate in different languages. And I just wonder, for you, you're here today, you're doing this podcast with me in English, which is absolutely wonderful. How do you feel about the importance of English, being able to communicate well in English today?
Emily, I am here with you making this podcast in English, and
proud
it's
of
a challenging experience for me because my English I have a medium level in English,
Oh, you
but
underestimate yourself.
I take the challenge
Yeah.
to do this podcast in English in order to sortir, in order to leave my comfort zone and experience this to talk about my expertise in English. And I think that nowadays English is global business language.
Of course.
And in every industry, for insurance, as an example, for all the industries, it is essential for connecting with international teams, building network, and accessing career opportunities also. If you are not proficient in English, you may find yourself limited. You may find yourself limited, especially in multinational companies where English is the primary mode of communication. I think that English for organization, even here in Morocco, is crucial for clear communication, for aligning global teams worldwide, and for entering also new markets.
Yes.
And I think that companies like Google, Amazon, or they use English to streamline operations, ensure seamless collaboration across borders and cultures. And I think also that English is more than a tool of communication. I think it's a catalyst also for career growth.
Absolutely, yeah.
And business success.
Yeah.
And for me, mastering this language can unlock new opportunities and drive global expansion.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that, if you're not speaking and very relatively well fluent in English today, then you are limiting your opportunities. It's also about opportunities as entrepreneurs
Your
as well.
career.
Your career, it's a necessity.
Yes.
It absolutely is. And, I've seen a huge change in, I've been in Morocco now for 22 years. And, when I first came here and for a great many years, if I didn't speak French or Arabic, you just couldn't survive. It was impossible. And, I've seen over the last few years that English is so much more a language that you hear everywhere you go. And obviously, as Morocco has evolved over the years into a global player and working in different regions where English is so necessary. And, I've also seen the shift from English as being a necessary language. It's also now, the need is also not just the language, but also we spoke about soft skills. It's also to be able to have the soft skills. And, what we do at English and Soft Skills and what I do is that we deliver the training in English. So now you can have your soft skills, which is the core language. It's like the original version. So it's not just English as a language, it's also a tool. And I think it's extremely necessary. Yeah.
And I think also that the new generation is mastering English more than the old one.
Oh, absolutely.
And for the seniors, as me, it's a challenge to learn English in order to keep the connection with the new generation.
Yeah.
And senior managers have to master English in order to have a good link, a good connection with their new teams.
They do, yeah, they do. And I think there's a realization of that as well, that, we need to keep up with the younger generation because, they are very, very much and very comfortable in English. And, in work environments, when we work with companies where we're going through complete transformation, we're working with them on transforming the companies from previously being a French speaking to being an English speaking. And it's, again, as I said to you, it's not just about the language, it's also about the culture. And it's exciting times. So Rachida, today you are working as a coach, and I'm wondering, what is the role of coaches in nurturing soft skills? How can you nurture them?
I think that coaches play a crucial role in companies in order to develop the soft skills. Coaches can work on one-to-one with employees to develop their soft skills and to improve some specific soft skills to help them overcome their challenges.
Sure.
I think that a coach can also be a guidance for leaders. A coach can help leaders to refine their interpersonal abilities and to make them better equipped. And also for the organization, a coach can, by a regular check-in in progress, help employees stay committed to their soft skills development. And I think that the HR with the coach are both catalysts for embedded soft skills into the company.
And in terms of training, what trainings would you recommend, or what do you think are the most demanded today?
I think that I work with companies in order to say their needs and to give them the teams that are aligned with the needs of their employees and the needs of the company. But most of the training that I recommend is emotional intelligence, workshops to develop cohesion in the workplace, and also communications.
Right.
Communication.
Communication. Yeah.
Communication.
And communication
Interpersonal
has many
communications.
levels. Right. Interpersonal
communication. And also training about knowing ourselves and knowing the others.
Right. Yeah. So psychology is always very important and at the base of everything, I think.
It's crucial.
Yeah.
It's crucial.
Wonderful. So, Rachida, we've come to the end of this podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. Is there any last little tidbits, little tips? Is there any tips or advice you would like to offer to us?
My advice for the new generation is to keep learning. Learning is the key for both technical and soft skills. Keep learning. It's important.
Lovely. And you are somebody who loves to learn. I think
Yes, I am an eternal learner, and I am a meta learner.
Right.
Okay.
Do you want to elaborate a little bit on
about meta learner?
Yeah.
I am in a program of learning. I wake up every morning at 6 p.m. a.m. 6 a.m. In order to meditate, to learn new things, and to read quickly.
Okay, so speed reading.
Speed reading,
wow.
Exactly. Okay. Speed reading. So I am a meta learner, means that I am an eternal learner about our brain, about soft skills, about psychology, about coaching. So learning is my passion.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. You put me to shame, really. I think I need to take you on as my coach. Lovely.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Rachida, for being here. It's really been an inspiring and informative session, and I've learned a lot from you. And I'm sure everybody who's tuned in and watching will also feel the same way. And best of luck with your new business. But you've been doing coaching for quite a few years now, so it's not a new start. It's a continuation, I guess. And it's called
Lumeo.
Lumeo,
right. As lights. And I want to thank you very, very much, Emily, for giving me this opportunity to practice my English and to share my experience with your listeners. Thank you once a time.
It's such a pleasure, really. Thank you. Thank you for being part of today's episode of The Power of Soft Skills. We hope today's discussion has provided you with valuable insights that you can apply to your own professional journey. For more resources and to stay connected with us, follow us at www.englishandsoftskills.ma or on LinkedIn, Emily Gibbons. We'll be back next time with more expert advice on how to lead, communicate and grow in today's evolving workplace. Until then, continue building the skills that will set you apart in your career.